Hello, FBC Salinas. It's Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide you information. Number two, provide you inspiration in the middle of your week. Your inspirational portion is going to be an interview with a wonderful individual here in just a few moments. But before we get to that wonderful interview, again, the reminder that I hope your week is going well. And if not, may this video serve as a reminder that our God is with us, that He will not fail us, and that He wants to use us in this world. All right, so number of announcements. The first is this upcoming Sunday night is our hymn sing. It starts at 6 o'clock. We're going to sing a number of hymns. We'll hear a story or two about some of these hymns. Then afterwards, we will have ice cream in the gym together. We'll have a great time doing that. Looking forward to that. And the choir that Adam and Jennifer have been working with is going to be singing Sunday morning during our worship service. And so we invite you to be a part of that, not the choir. If you're in the choir, that's great, but we want you to participate as in the congregation by showing up and worshiping alongside the choir. That'll be a great experience. So that's this Sunday morning as well. All right, so Sunday morning, the choir sings. Sunday evening, hymn sing, followed by ice cream. So then on July 29th, we've been talking about this for a long time. We have our summer block party here at the church. It is from 4 to 7 p.m. We've talked about the cake kits. I think you guys understand that. We've talked about the salsa eating contest. So those of you that want to make salsa and enter in the contest, please feel free to do that. I have not reminded you that we will be giving out raffle prizes, and in those raffle prizes, we are giving out gift cards. If you would please make donations for those gift cards, that would be great. So we'd love to the neighborhood, we'd love to give them some gift cards in a raffle. And the other thing is that folks that have not been here before, they're going to get this very cool tumbler, and we're going to be giving those away as well. So we're looking forward to that. We simply want you to be involved. And so if you can make a cash donation for people to receive a gift card, that would be great. Also, cake kits, also salsa. We also need help with volunteering. All right, so there are a number of ways to do that. The sign-up sheet will be at the welcome desk in the Narthex lobby area, and it's been there. Please sign up. We look forward to how God is going to do this. There'll be a food truck there, cakewalk, sidewalk chalk, inflatable slide, games. It's music. It'll be great. Trust me. All right, so that's July 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. If you have questions, please email us, info@fbcsalinas.com. Last announcement is that the junior high and high school students are going on a camping trip July 25, 26, 27 to Lake Lopez. We look forward to this opportunity to share with students about how great our God is, to be out in nature. We'll be doing some boating, and that'll be a lot of fun. And if you're interested, please let us know. You can email me at john@fbcsalinas.com, and I will make sure that we get your junior high or high school students signed up for that. All right, so that is it for the informational portion. I hope you're ready for what's about to happen. So I'm going to invite our wonderful guest to slide in right now, and slide in, roll in. He does. There it is. So this is Adam Penrose. I want to just say this real quickly, because some of you are going, well, Adam and Jennifer have been on staff for over a year now. Why is it taking so long to get to interview Adam and hear about how great Adam is? Here's why. Adam works as a teacher and as a coach and as all these different things. On Tuesdays, he's not here. Are you? I mean,
no, via Zoom.
Via Zoom, he comes into our meetings, which is great, but I'm not going to do. So he's here in the flesh. Yeah, I can pinch you and touch you. I know. I can feel you. It's wonderful.
Summer, we're going to do this for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. He has a 2-week summer break. This guy's going crazy. And on top of all this, you did your PhD, your doctoral work?
Yeah. I got my doctorate of education. Finished that December, but it still feels like it was yesterday.
Yesterday, right? Yeah. So therefore you have just a ton of free time, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. No. And sometimes we look at teachers and go, oh, they get the summers off. Well, summer's off unless you do summer school, in which case I will actually have more time off Christmas vacation than I do summer vacation this
In
year.
that Christmas vacation of 2 weeks, correct? 2 or 3 weeks?
Three weeks in our district. Some it's 2, but in ours it's 3.
Because you're exactly right. Oftentimes people sit there and say, well, a teacher, they get the entire summer off. The more teachers I've met, the fewer take the entire summer off. Because you guys are busy all the time.
Yeah, and we even have a cohort of teachers who are going Las Vegas, but they're going to a conference.
Right.
You know, so 3-4 days out of their break,
It's
and going
amazing.
to conference. And I've still been listening to webinars, and we're just always kind of working to just improve our craft. And really, that's what I do with the district is I help teachers improve their craft. I coach them, as you mentioned. So I don't have a classroom of my own students. I get to share classrooms with students. So, you know, there are some days when I'll be in a classroom with kindergartners, and then by the afternoon I'm with sophomores and juniors. And then, you know, on those really fortunate days, then I'm with 7th graders. So I'll sometimes hit multiple schools, but you know, all to just work with teachers to take them where they are to where they want to be in their teaching.
That's great. And I want to say this on behalf of our church and for me personally, I'm grateful for you representing Jesus in the school district, because I know it's not easy.
It's not easy, and there are some definite things that have come up that you go, I'm not comfortable with that, but still, in light of this, how can I show love to those who may not have the same things that I agree with? And thankfully, there are some teachers that I've had the fortune to work with who are Christ followers, and there are times when we can step aside and go, you know what, hey, let me pray for you. Good. So being able to find those moments and those individuals and never shying away from my beliefs. It's just, you know, I can't go into a classroom and start preaching.
Right. Yeah. We got that part.
Yeah.
So, but I simply am grateful for your ministry, as not only here on campus and with the church, but in the school district. I mean, that's fantastic, Adam. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Now I'm going to lighten it up big time, because we just wrapped up staff a little while ago. We talked about favorite cheeses as part of our staff interaction.
Important thing. And if he ever asks you your favorite cheese on a cheeseburger, don't say American cheese. Apparently,
American cheese doesn't work.
So I went with blue cheese,
and that sort of freaked me out a little bit, just so everybody knows. But there we go. So now I'm going to move it to what's your favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, that works. Good. What is your favorite book of the Bible?
You know what? I didn't know that it was the same book that my wife mentioned on a midweek refresher a few weeks back, Romans.
So Romans?
Yeah, so Romans. And maybe it's the fact that my father, who graduated from USC.
That's good. That's a good guy.
With a philosophy major.
Okay, cool.
Romans really came across as Paul giving these really strong arguments, and he was almost like creating this FAQ for the Bible. It's like, all right, so you think about this, but really you should think about this. And you talked with Jennifer about how just scripturally rich and meaty. I like that you called it a ribeye. And so I like the meatiness there, and the thoughts and the arguments and that he provides.
Yeah, it's a rich book, and eventually I'm gonna go in and try and tackle that book with the congregation, because it is a great book. There's no doubt about it. So then, what's your favorite genre of music?
So and it still may be. For many, many, many years, I've been collecting music soundtracks, so the scores to movies and films, even films that I never saw.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so your John Williams, your Jerry Goldsmiths, your Hans Zimmers.
Hans Zimmer, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he do the soundtrack for Gladiator?
Yes.
Yes. See, now I sound really smart, don't I?
You do. Well,
but Gladiator is one great guy movie. That's all there is to it. So
my dad and I saw it on IMAX.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a memory that I will always have.
Yep. But, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, but see this, it's music. We then, fast forward and I saw Pirates of the Caribbean and I go, oh, this must be a Hans Zimmer. No, it wasn't Hans Zimmer, but one of the themes Hans Zimmer uses in Gladiator, they turned it into the pirate theme in Pirates of the Caribbean. And so so the composer who wrote it, I was like, who is this guy? I didn't know. I think Claude Bedell. I may be wrong on that name, but my dad and I, we also sit through credits of movies all the way to the end because they're coming in like sweeping next to us, and we're like, no, we're watching this because the music,
because you want to know,
and we want to see the composer. Sure enough, in Pirates of the Caribbean, it said score overproduced by Hans Zimmer.
So you were right on the money.
So I was right on the, so he was involved.
That's exactly.
So he was part of it.
That had to make you feel pretty good.
I felt a little bit, I don't know, redeemed is the right word.
Exactly. Vindicated.
Vindicated. Thank you.
So,
yeah.
That works. These are the things that keep us up at night.
Yeah. So really, like music, soundtracks, instrumental music. But sometimes people ask me, what do you listen to, in the car? And I go, well, video game podcasts.
Because you are a gamer.
Yes.
So you're a gamer. So that's, what's your favorite video game?
I've really been enjoying No Man's Sky, which is this, you can explore the universe, build little bases, get spaceships. It's a game I can play with my son, Mark.
Cool.
And then other like just creative, because it also has this creative element to it. And then things like City Skylines, which many people have played, like SimCity. You build your cities and such. So, you build the roads that just zigzag around, and you watch the people as they try to make their way around.
Cool.
So
that's very cool. So let me ask you this question. When for Sunday, for our corporate worship experiences, what is your hope for people to experience in our corporate worship experience? Because you're not just simply doing the music part. You're also helping plan out when these different elements are going to happen. What's your desire?
And here's where I'm just so thankful that I get to work with Jennifer on this, because we've learned so much from each other, and her lyric knowledge is just second to none. And so she's able to like find usually so the process is she'll usually narrow down a service to maybe 10 songs, and then we'll go together and I'll start to think about kind of all right, how does the one song flow into another song? How does it feel? Are there songs? What's the instrumentation we have for the weekend? So I'll maybe kind of handle the more music-y stuff to it. But I say this all because we want to do a couple things. One, we want to tie into the message. We want to kind of create this clear picture of what the message is going to be for that day. A lot of times it's thematic. And no matter what, we want it to be upward focused. We want it upward. There are a lot of Christian songs in the world today that are very people-centric. They're very talking about me and my struggles. And strong about my struggles isn't necessarily or inherently bad, but does that song then turn the focus away from ourselves and point to Him? Is it Jesus centered? So we really look through the music to make sure that it's doing that, because that's what, and you said corporate worship, right? It's not us on the platform independently worshiping. We want to sing songs that we can bring everybody in, that there's a certain comfort level, and we'll do specials every once in a while, and some songs that really maybe go deeper with certain hurts or pains, and those make sense in those times. But yeah, we want to design this experience where everybody can see Christ, and one of the things that I know we appreciate out of the preaching that you do is that everything tends to turn into a gospel message by the end. So whatever we're talking about, and it can be very much, hey, this is how we can relate to it, but don't forget, we relate to it because of Christ and his sacrifice. And so I think we've really been working to keep that front and center.
Right. That's fun. That's great. And you guys do a great job. And on behalf of the congregation, I say thank you. And I'm grateful for that. And then just another question. Who's your favorite child? You have 3 children. Which one do you like the most?
You know, I've been thinking about this really long and hard, and I think I finally figured out which one. And it's, well,
oh, okay, good. That's good.
What
a wimpy response, though. You did the same thing that your wife did. You want to? That's okay, because then you can turn it on me and say,
"Who do I?"
Well, no, I'm not going to.
No. See, that's the trick. And I go, all right. So, which one of us does God love more?
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
So, you have any questions for me as we wrap this up? Do you have any other questions for me?
So when are we going to hear you singing on the platform?
It may very well be sooner than you realize.
Okay.
It may very well be soon. I do not want people, though. I don't mind when people cry when they're moved by the Spirit. I don't want them crying when they're moved by, that guy's horrible and it hurts my ears badly.
I'll just have our audio team, make sure that your mic is live during one of the services.
Right. Thank you. And I'm sure people are going to say, what died? Is what they're going to say.
So from here on, you're going to be making sure you're
very much so. I'm kicking that thing off all the time. So that works. So, hey, thank you for your ministry. Yeah. Thank you for your partnership in the gospel. And thank you for what you're doing, not only here at the church, but through the school district and helping teachers be the teachers that they desire to be. God's using you in great ways, my friend. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. And I hope in the process of knowing that you'll continue that experience as well. All right? So we love you, and I love you. All right? So thank you. All right? So there you have it. There's your little interview. Not little. It was lengthy, but that's okay. We're good with that. We hope, Adam and I hope, you have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. And if you have any questions, feel free to email Adam or Jennifer, and their email address is pinrose@fbcsalinas.com. If you have questions about the music and worship services and things like that, feel free to do that. You can email me as well. But anyway, on behalf of Adam, I want to simply say thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a great rest of the day. We love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.